Don't have it up too loud. Good afternoon, beautiful people. Good afternoon. Oh, I almost put the stuff in my eye. Oh, this hair trying to stick out now because my edges are. Started breaking and now they trying to grow back and Lord Jesus. Guys, this is what you go experience when you got really coarse hair. Tell me, guys, I just had to come up here today and to thank all of our subscribers. Had to take the time to come up here, guys, to thank you guys. I know. Have you ever seen people? Have you ever seen people that somebody subscribe to their channel and you never ever see the person ever come up and say thank you to the subscribers? People can sometimes tell when a person is really, and then you got people that fool people too now. But at the end of the day, you can't fool God. That's the thing. We can't fool God because He reads hearts. But hi, George. I just want to say thank each and every one of you guys for subscribing to our channel because we are very grateful. We are very, very grateful. And this is why I had to put the name up here, the title. Thank you. Thankful to all our subscribers. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, how are you? I don't know how that name is, but how are you? Yes, we had to just come and thank every one of you, each and every one of you, for subscribing to our channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because you guys don't have to subscribe just for supporting God. Yes, yes. You know, like I said, some people, once they get so big, when some, to each his own, because like I said, but me, thank you so much. We are very grateful because without you guys, we are nothing. You make it possible for us. Of course, we talking humanly, because without God, we are nothing. But God move y'all hearts for the ones that have subscribed enough to tune into our channels and to subscribe to our channels. And so that you see something in our content that make you say, okay, I'm going to just go ahead and subscribe from the kindness of your heart or whatever. Or you see a few videos that you may can relate to or you just like generally and you just subscribe. That's how I am with even the big content creators, the people that got 400, 500, 600, all up, on up, millions of subscribers. And see, this is the thing I say, like when some of these people start getting so big in subscribers, some of them, some of these content creators, they start forgetting who helped them elevate to get there. And I never, ever, I will always show humility. I'm telling you, and gratefulness. Because so many of them do it. And if you have, do you have a channel? I don't know how to pronounce your name, JD. Do you have a channel where we can also go and watch content and subscribe? Please let me know, and we will. It was a lady that was on my I'm not gonna say her name, but because I haven't asked permission from her, and just to show you that race does not matter. She's a white lady, and I'm black, of course. And she came on and she was talking to me just the other day. And she said, I like some of your videos, so I subscribe to your channel. And she don't quite have as many subscribers as I do now. And I promised her, I said, when I get off my live, I'm going to go to your channel and I'm going to watch some of your videos and I'm going to subscribe to your channel and comment on some of your videos. That is how you uplift. And she seen I kept my word, because you just don't do things like that. I'm telling you, people are just so mean and got bad spirits in them for no reason. Like, why? If somebody show you the love, you could do the same in return. And she seen I kept my word, and I went there to her channel, watched some of her videos, and enjoyed a few of them too. And I subscribed, like I told her I was gonna do. Yes. And I would do the same thing for you, JD. If you have a channel when I check, I would do the same. No, people just are just so envious about the smallest little things these days and have the baddest spirits there is. I'ma just like look at some of the content, and they may even like something in some of your content, and they won't even subscribe. They won't even just go there to subscribe. And some of them just watch the content, even if they like it, and still won't subscribe. So, to me, I just don't understand the bad spirit. And I'm just grateful I don't have a bad spirit like that. I'm telling you, because a lot of those people are very miserable. And like I said, a lot of these content creators that are really big, I know some of them, once you get so big, like 500,000 or more, you may figure, oh, I can't go through and read each and every comment, but you can try to make it where, to the point where you let each and every one know, I'm slow. I see some of your comments because my notifications are on every time I receive comments. And guys, and so that's why I said they can, some of them, they just choose not to. Some of them choose not to, not to add text her, listening to add text her. Yes, some of them, it's okay. And some of them they choose not to. And some of the big ones, they are genuine. The people are genuine. because we know we got life going on and all that stuff, and then you're trying to edit these videos, and sometimes it's not easy, and I know this, to give great content, and then you got family matters and taking care, and you may be slow getting around to replying to each comment and stuff, but let the subscribers know that, you know, don't just go on for 6 months, a year, consecutive year, and don't show your subscribers that you are grateful to them. And that is why, too, even as the subscribers, I ask a lot of my subscribers, our subscribers, what content would you guys like for us to do? Some, different things, to get different ideas from different people. And I love doing that. Like, you are really part of a family, of building a family and a community. So that's why I ask sometimes as well. Is there a particular content that you guys would want us to do and see outside of the ones that we do? And once we're almost there, guys, to 10K. We're almost there. I'm gonna make an announcement when we get closer. We're gonna do, and I'm grateful for YouTube. I tell YouTube all the time. I tell YouTube on their creator channel, honey, thank you, YouTube. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this platform. Thank you. I'm even subscribed to the YouTube creators channel. And I tell them all the time, thank you, thank you. So, yes, as I was saying, once we get closer to 10K, we're almost there. Once we get closer to 10K, I'm going to post it well in advance. And y'all, we're going to have a big celebratory party. We're going to have a party, and I want each and every one of my subscribers, if you can, to attend and celebrate with me, because you guys are the one that made it possible. And celebrate with me and Malachi. And celebrate with us. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that was that. You have 9.3. Not million, dear, not million. That's only 9.3 thousand. It's 9,300. We wish we had 9 million subscribers. Yeah, we only have nine. It's 9,300. Yeah. Thanks for speaking it into existence, though, JD of 9 million. Oh, we got a long ways to go before we get to 9 million. But yes, we at 9,000. We at 9,300. Yeah. Soon be hitting 10K, 10,000. Yeah. So yeah. So where are you streaming from, if you don't mind me asking, JD? What country? What country are you streaming from? I said, yes. What country? What country or what country, and where are you streaming from? It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I want you to log in. Yes. What country? What country are you streaming from? North NC. Really? What is NC? What is NC? Why? Just asking. I was just asking what is NC? You say you in NC. I was just asking what is that? North Carolina? Oh, oh, okay. Nice. You're in North Carolina. Nice. Okay. So you in the United States. Okay. That's nice. Yeah, that's very nice. Okay. Hi, Snowflake. How are you? Um, it's so hot here. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. You said it's hot in North Carolina. I can imagine. Because this all this global warming and different stuff, I can imagine it haven't got cold yet. But if you go to some of the up north states, it's about to start getting cold where it start snowing and stuff coming soon because we're about to be in November. Yeah, coming soon. hmm Snowflake. I don't know what that language is. I don't speak Korean. I don't speak Japanese. Sorry. If you could write English, would be great. Yeah, because I don't speak any Asian language. Sorry. It's 69 degrees here. Is it? That's a good temperature. That's a great temperature. Not too hot, not too cold. That is great. Yes, that is a great temperature. 69 degrees. Not too hot, not too cold. Well, let me try to translate. Oh, you want to try to translate? Oh, oh. Well, I don't have a translator in front of me, so I'm sorry. So I don't know what Snowflake is saying. Yep, I don't know what they are saying. If you guys can like the live, please like the live, hit the heart and too, and like the live as well, please. Thank you. Um, um, just so much stuff is going on here too in the U.S. from so many major things, from politics to this thing, these cases. A lot of people with social media and stuff talking about the 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant and all this stuff. I was just like, oh my goodness. It's like it is so much going on here from that to the politics of Kamala and Trump. Then we had just had the Hurricane Helene, I think is what they named it. And then now we're faced with another one. I think they called this one Milton. So it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on in the US. A lot. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Not including all these things that's still going on with um gun control and misuse of the way people are misusing these guns, including the police, the citizens, as well as the police, both, not just one sided. So it's just a lot. It is a lot going on. And to me, I just don't understand. I don't understand. I can't translate. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you, JD. And to me, I just don't understand why the government can't get a better hold of this thing with gun control, with all these firearms being misused in an inappropriate way. Then it just gets on my nerves with this far left, far right, all this foolery to me. It just bugs me out. Like, okay, don't stress yourself, JD. Don't stress yourself. If you can't get it, don't stress yourself. And so this is another thing that just bugs me. I'm a neutralist. Either way, I don't vote, period. I stopped voting when it was Al Gore and George Bush. I stopped voting. So I don't vote because I believe in God's kingdom. I just stopped voting. I had to start believing because I'm telling you, these people gonna do what they want to do, regardless if it's Republican, or Democrats. But the thing that bothers me is, oh, these far left people, they want to take the rights away from the law-abiding citizens, the gun control, the ones that have firearms, the ones that's law-abiding citizens and different things. Yeah, I don't know what he is saying. It's okay. I told you not to stress yourself. Thank you, JD. Yeah, don't try to stress yourself. And so it's just one of those things for me that, people like some of my subscribers just come on and be like, Kamala or Trump. And when they ask me the question, I'll be like, what you think? What's your choice? And some of them will say neither. And I look up and I say the same thing, neither one, because I don't vote. And once people, like I said, quit, and then I made a video about stop allowing politics to divide us. You can have your opinion of your candidate, whichever one you want and think is best for your life and what your views are. But don't take it to the extreme. These people are real. I cannot believe the mess that happened back here a few years ago. That you allow this mess to make you go to a capital and do what you do. Really? Mm-mm. Ain't nobody finna convince me. I'm trying to tell you that I love a candidate that so much over God that I'm gonna go here and self-inflict myself in getting into trouble criminally behind a candidate that's running for president of the United States. I'm just not finna do it. I'm not gonna do it because it shouldn't be this way. You should have more better sense than that. Especially to just be breaking the law anyhow and doing anything and you thinking that it's right. Oh, I'm doing this for this. I'm doing it. Mm-mm. I just couldn't do it. Yeah. So it's just like so many things that goes on here. His left ear. Uh, and again, it was so wrong. Like I said to you, my grandmother and grandparents taught me to say what's right and try to stick on the right, stay on the right side of the aisle, baby, between right and wrong. Even if I don't agree with Trump and some of the things that he say out of his mouth, some of the things that is like, to me, just like a disgrace. Some of the things that he may say openly. And like I said, to each his own when they got this First Amendment right of freedom of speech. But it was wrong for someone to try to do that to him, of trying to unalive this man. It don't matter. I don't agree with a lot of things that he say. Some I do, some I don't. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm still neutral because I will never vote again. And I never have since 1998-9, when, like I said, Al Gore and George Bush, when they kept recounting votes, kept doing it right then and there. I said, just better believe what the Bible said. So, but getting back to what you're saying, his left ear, it was so wrong. It was so wrong for someone to still try to take his life. But he survived. Yeah, he survived. But what if he wouldn't? So, that's just because he survived, it does not make it right. It does not make it right to try to unalive someone for whatever reasons just because you don't agree. Where's the self-control? His ear, he is damaged. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make it right. Yes. And that's wrong. And then even from what I hear, somebody try to do something to him again on the golf course. So it's just wrong on so many levels. Mm. The best thing you can do is stay on the right side of the fence and don't get involved with these politics. When it gets you so agitated for all the people that so in tune to these politics that they got the rivalry over and this and that. Know when you're going too far. Know when you're going too far in. That's the whole thing. Where you committed too much. When you committed to this and you start seeing yourself changing and start doing things that and thinking things that could possibly be against the law, you invested too much, baby. Back up out of that mess. Turn it off. Tune it out. Tune it out. I ain't finna sit here and break no laws because I'm so invested in a presidential candidate. Ain't no way. Hey, It's hard enough being a black woman here in this country talking about going to running behind a candidate to invest yourself in a situation where it may get you in a jail cell or possibly prison. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, baby. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I ain't finna do that. No way. Mm-mm. And that's why I just said, and then a lot of them, I think the reason, I really think because they just feel so entitled. Oh, we ain't gonna go to jail. Ain't nothing gonna happen to us. We standing up for what we believe in. Maybe that's the mind. I believe that was the minds of a lot of them. The reason why they even follow through with that mess. Not stopping for 1 minute. And then some of them truly believe they are doing the right thing, that they were doing the right thing. So I'm just saying, I know I just couldn't do it. Like, where's the self-control to know, even if you don't even live in Washington, D.C., when of the time from you going from whatever state you live in, tracking your bud, driving, motorcycling, however you got there, bus, driving, however you got to Washington, D.C. Where was the thought in your mind the whole time? Let me rethink this. Hold it. And then when you got there, and y'all, when they start doing things and that you know, where was the time to stop and think to say, am I breaking the law? Should I follow through with this? Am I going to keep on going? To each his own. To each his own. Again, I always want to stay on the right side. And I ain't finna sit here and let somebody else. You can self-demise, honey. Your own self. You don't need nobody to help you do it. I'm telling you. And that is one thing I know for sure. Mm-mm. No, baby. Mm-mm. That I know for sure that I would not have got myself involved in. Now, moving on to the next thing. That's the politics side. Moving on to the next thing, y'all. This P. Diddy thing. 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. When I keep hearing the news, and disclaimer, I'm repeating what the media and the news that I read on the news. I got to take my vitamin, y'all. Y'all know I always take it every day. I didn't take it yet, so I had to get up here and take it, guys. Y'all see this the old people stuff here. It's called Geritol. So I had to go ahead on and take it. Old vitamin. So let's get into that. I'm talking about the politics. I'm done with that now. This old stuff here is some kind of nasty. It's just like a triple S. It's a nasty tasting old thing. But it works so good. This Geritol, it works really good. And so now, let me move on to the next thing. This thing with P. Diddy that keep coming across my news feeds, I keep reading it in the media, I keep reading it on the news. African American people that's in the United States. Once you become big and you get your first $1 million, My first $1 million will not make me start doing some of the foolery. I can't even fathom the thought of this thing of 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. Really? Honey, the thing, like I was saying last night, is how can you live with yourself and see the God that we serve and the God that I serve? You get warning signs. Sometimes you get a lot of warnings. Turn away from this bad thing that you're doing. Turn away from it. The news had done been speculating for years. I was born in the 70s. I grew up in the era of P. Diddy, Mace, the 112 group, all of them that he may have brung in. So I was born in the 70s. So I grew up through the era of P. Diddy, Biggie Small, Mace. And the thing about it is, the warnings. You have heard many people start getting deeper and deeper into this guy is gay, this guy is bisexual, this guy, and he heard it and know it. But you start thinking that money, when you probably thinking the money that you have, you're so indulged in the bad activity that you're doing. Now, this is if, I'm saying if now. This is if all of the allegations are true. The thing that bothers me is if you want to be a gay, be a gay. Because that's your prerogative. That's your choice. No one's knocking you for your choice in your lifestyle. But when you become a pedophile, when you start doing pedophilia, the pedophilia activities of if these people entrusted you with their children to help them accomplish what they're trying to accomplish in the music industry or whatever, and with these people, children. But don't get me wrong, I have, from what I hear, to a certain degree, some of the parents may have to hold a small bit of accountability for that too. I don't know if it was usher parent, mother, or just the beaver from what I heard, from what the news is saying. But at the end of the day, accountability. If you're a true person and you know you could have done something different or whatnot for the fame, and it should not have to be your child was molested, your child was taken advantage of sexually for fame to obtain his or her dreams, his dreams. It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't have been that way. And this guy is one sick guy. Yes, if it is, if the allegations are proven to be true, he a sick person. Very sick. Like, what are you thinking? Are you thinking I ain't gonna never get caught? I got enough push money. You know, I just don't understand the mind when I specifically say of blacks. When you start doing criminal activities, when you knew where you come from dirt, and you work your way up to receive the millions and the billions of dollars, some of them from Jay-Z to Diddy, to make the billions of dollars. Why can't you find something more productive to do with your time and money? Rechange your thoughts than to start thinking a bunch of negative things to do, knowing where we come from. I just don't understand it. The houses, the money, the cars. That's what you all dream and want and see. Once you start making it big, you see, this is what I want, money. The money has been able to afford you cars, houses, planes, jets. And the only thing to be on your mind is to be doing a lot of exotic activities, non-consensual, to minors. That's the part that get me. To minors. If you are doing this thing with minors. Now, if you with adults, that's legal age, hey, that's your business. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. And so the next thing is these hurricanes, guys. This hurricane, they didn't name it Helen, they named it Helene. This hurricane Helene has caused more damage, and have taken more lives than they said any hurricane in a long time. And now we have this one called Milton that is in Florida that is coming. So, guys, this is what is going on here in the United States. So, that's just it. Well, guys, I got to get off here and get ready and go in here and cook. It's about to be dinner time here in my place. I'm going to go in here and cook, but I will hop back on a little bit later, guys. Again, the title. Thank you to all our subscribers. And I will be posting the closer we get to 10K. I will be doing posts constantly for you guys to tune in to be a part of the celebration with us. All right, guys. I'll check back with y'all later.